This is one that I'm surprised we didn't check out sooner. Starting off with Dragonborn. I've heard of Skyrim, obviously. It's a very famous game. Hello? Oh. Huh. This was me, by the way. This was obviously me recording this for the OST. Huh. I like that these, like, grunt sounds are the percussion, are the rhythm. Wow. I love a male choir. You guys have probably seen all my Halo videos by now. You know, I love a male choir. That's just, there's so much power. Loads of brass. Tons of it. It's all brass. That's so cool. It's all brass, percussion, and these vocals. And these vocals are making the rhythm too. That stupidly low end, and then excuse me. Anyway, the stupidly low end, and then the really nice high, beautiful female tones. That's really pretty. And again, it contrasts so much with like everything else that I've heard so far. This is really cool. Oh my goodness, those vocals are spectacular. Also, I've just noticed that the strings have come in. They're really, like, in the back though, compared to all this brass in the vocals. They're really pushing forward certain instrumentation. I imagine that it comes back a lot in the game, maybe? It's like the same instrumentation, the similar motifs to like remind you of like a certain aspect, certain characters, certain war, something like that, I don't know. That was really cool. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's really gorgeous. This switch at the end. Notice though, it's the female vocals and it's all the strings. With a little bit of brass. Hi, how you doing? But it was a direct contrast between the two. That was really cool. I wonder what the like story is that makes those contrasting things happen like that. Wow. What a way to start. Before we carry on, a huge thank you to Nitro Noxus, Jackal Sniper, Android Elite, Mana Desert, Civil Disguise, Ethan, and Longo for your suggestions today. Thank you all so much. Reminder, if you want to become a member for as little as $4.99, you guys get to find out what I'm doing before someone else does. You get to tell me the themes that go into that video. Then you get shouted out in the video for doing so. And then you also get to watch the video before anyone else. And you get to watch my entire Has Been Hotel series reaction. And I've started uploading my Hell of a Boss series reaction for members as well. So there really is a lot to offer if you're interested. But if not, please don't forget to like and subscribe because please, thanks. Moving on to Death or Sovngarde. I do have a pronunciation thing here that tells me how to pronounce it. So I think I've done it right. I hope. And I've also got info that says it refers to a Nordic afterlife for death during valiant combat, similar to Valhalla. Okay. So that's the idea. Okay, got it. I think I pronounced it right. Sorry if I didn't. Let's just get into the theme. Whoa. Loads of strings this time, very different to the first one. It's all strings and that great big boom. That's fun. This is intense. This is very loud on my end. I turned it down a little bit for myself so I can hear my own voice. Now I need to turn it back up a little bit. Okay. I was told that a lot of these tracks would feel very atmospheric. And even though there's a lot of intensity to this, I do feel that atmosphere vibe. I like that there's not necessarily one thing taking control of everything else. There's not one hugely obvious lead. This is really cool. The drums kicking in. Hello. I love all this build up. It's still swelling. It still feels like it's building. Those vocals sound terrifying. Hello? Is it over? Oh, it's over! That just went by so quickly. That was like, I was so lost in that. That was so atmospheric, but so intense. And I was, wow, it's over. Moving on to Secunda. I don't know where I meant to put the emphasis. So pretty. Oh, it's really melancholic. And I really love the amount of reverb and echo that they've put on it in the mix. It feels like it's being played in like in a cave or like in a really empty hall, like it's just the piano in a music hall and it's completely empty. Is that the vibe? Sadness, emptiness. I don't want to be sad. We're adding more layers. Oh no. A flute. Or like whatever that woodwind is. No, wait, it's not. Whoa! That's not a flute, that's a person! Oh, that's a vocalist. Wow. That's really impressive. To make us, I got completely tricked by that. I thought that was a woodwind instrument. I thought it was a flute, and it was a vocalist. That's so much control vocally to be able to do something like that. To make it, like, actually make it sound like it's another instrument. You'd have to, like, make your mouth so small and let barely anything come out. Just like really tiny. That's so cool. Wait, is it over? Is it ending? It's ending. Bruh. Hello? I hate this. I love this. That was gorgeous, but I hate that it just suddenly is over. And that was so pretty. Oh my god. I was taking a minute to try and figure out how to pronounce this one, and then I turned my brain off. I turned it back on and went, you're an idiot. The Streets of Whiterun. I was looking at it like, Witte? I was like, wait, no, I'm dumb. That piano again is really pretty. I love that the piano has turned up out of nowhere. Harp, is that a harp in the back? And the beautiful swelling of the strings. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, this just feels like some beautiful fantasy. And the vocals. Oh, this is like the piano, the harp, swelling strings, vocals. Oh, don't. That's so pretty. A lead violin. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's the first time we've had that today. Oh. This felt really sweet and whimsical and innocent. And then that low end came in and made me feel a little bit on edge. A bit unnerving. But now it's back. It was just bringing in the low end. It's not a low end that punches you in the face. It's all very sweet, innocent. Everything moves together. It almost feels like water. It all moves and flows together. It's really relaxing and beautiful. This is like... I mean, I can tell that it's not because it's called the Streets of Whiterun, so I imagine this is a town. But it feels like water. And I don't tell you guys all the technological stuff of the music. There are plenty of other people on here who do the technological bits and all the intricate details. I'll tell you how it feels. Because a feeling is something that everyone can understand. And this is a feeling. Oh my god, this is actually so beautiful. There's really not been much low end. It's there, but it's not been doing too much. It's just been a support for everything else. It's been really gentle, really soft, and everything lighter and higher and brighter has been at the forefront, which is so contrasting to everything else so far. Again, it's so atmospheric. Wow. It made me feel so much that I sneezed. There's no correlation. But wow, here I was thinking all I know about Skyrim is Skyrim Wars. It's all I've ever known about Skyrim. There's so much more to it than just Skyrim Wars. Moving on to Watch the Skies. Okay. All I saw was the ceiling. We're back to the intensity. The whiplash I'm getting right now after that peaceful one, and now this. It sounds like they might be saying something. Maybe in Latin. That's a very popular language that opera and classical music is sung in. Or it could be a made-up language. I've listened to a lot of OSTs where they've been singing in a made-up language. This feels intense though. Watch the skies and this sound makes me think that maybe we are waiting for a war to come from the heavens. Is it like dragons? Is it people who turn up on rainbow unicorns? Is it great big alien spaceships? I mean, this doesn't give the vibe. I feel like it could be dragons. I love the percussion. The drums of war is what it sounds like. Oh, and that brass there was absolutely gorgeous. And everything's fallen away. And it turns out there's nothing coming from the skies and everything's going to be okay. The end credits. No? Fair. Fair. Ah! My mortal enemy. Pronunciation. Sovngarde. Smashed it. Smashed it. I just know I absolutely smashed it and I will not hear anything different. So this is the Nordic afterlife kind of like Valhalla thing. I like that. It's all the vocals and the drums. This is really quite unnerving. This is actually quite unsettling. Is the whole thing just these drums? It's been... I think this might all just be drums and vocals, and that's so cool. Don't yell at me! I'm listening to all these layers. There's not too much happening. It's a lot of vocalists doing the main line. They do have these backing vocalists, but they're only doing like one line of backing vocals. I also love how they've incorporated the shout. Like really seamless. They slide up into it, which is really impressive. Being able to slide from a singing into a shouting into like a war cry is very cool. Wow. The vocals in this have been absolutely phenomenal. I am just astounded by how fantastic these vocals are. I'm sorry I've not said much. And that's the end. That's amazing! This made me feel everything.